In our last video, we wanted to compare to see if multiplying by 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2. So in our Pizzelle recipe, we multiplied all our ingredients by half. This time we're going to divide all of our ingredients by 2 to see if we need the same amount to make half a batch. Well, we'll start with 12 eggs. So 12 divided by 2, 12 divided by 2 means we're going to need 6 eggs. From there, we can look at our flour. We need 4 cups of flour in a full batch. So to cut the recipe in half, divide that by 2. 4 divided by 2 means we're going to need 2 cups of flour. From there, we need 1 cup of butter. So 1 divided by 2. Well, writing that as 1 divided by 2 is the same as writing it as the fraction 1 over 2. That's still 1 divided by 2. So we're going to need a ½ cup of butter to make half a recipe of Pizzelles. From here, we need 1½ cups of sugar and 1½ teaspoons of baking soda. So we have to do 1½ divided by 2. Well, when we divide with mixed numbers and whole numbers, the first thing we need to do is make everything improper. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3, so that's 3 over 2, and 2 becomes 2 over 1. Then we need to multiply by our reciprocal. So 3 over 2 stays the same, and we can change that to multiplying by 1/2. So now we have 3 over 2 times 1/2, which comes out to be 3/4. So we're going to need 3/4 of a cup of sugar, and then we'll need 3/4 of a teaspoon, that's what that little t is for, of baking powder. Our last ingredient is anise oil. Well, from above, we already know that 1 divided by 2 is the same as writing it in fraction form, 1/2, so we still need 1 teaspoon of anise oil. And again, if you're still like me and you're not a fan of anise, this is a good place to substitute in vanilla or another flavor. But as we can see, we get the same results when we divide by 2 as we did when we multiplied by 1/2.